right, DaMood. We're here with you. It's a Wednesday night. It's very late. How are you?
Good.
Right. Yeah.
Good.
First of all, tell us about this song. What's the name of the song that you guys just performed, and what went into the writing of it?
I guess this would be for me. This song's called "Make a Wave." It was. It started off as a creation between myself and my business partner slash manager slash co-producer, Urel Collins.
Where is he tonight? I thought I'd see him.
He's somewhere. So I can tell you at this point. He and I, I started making some music on the iPad, and he started adding some stuff to it. And I said, hey, this would be good for DaMood to form, to take and mold into the mood sound, and presented it to him.
We molded it,
and here it is now. The lyrical origin of it, I wanted to make a song that was speaking to society in a festive way, but also a conscious way. So I tried to blend the two with the lyrics. 2016 was a crazy year. We had a lot of death. I wanted to touch on those things, but at the same time say, hey, have fun. Don't forget to have fun. So
for anybody watching who might not know you guys that well, can you kind of explain how you all came together? I mean, you've been together for more than a year now. I think you, last February, as we talked yesterday, for the second Frederick Music Showcase, you guys got together. You want to get a band behind you, and you guys have stuck together since. Can you just explain to everybody how this formation of the band came?
We kind of all knew each other from the Frederick community. May it be from school or previous projects. I mean, basically, we've all been practicing for twice a week, every week, basically, holidays, everything. So that's basically why we're here after a year, after the Weinberg show and everything
we basically
else.
just started hanging out, working on the show for Nicole, for you, for Frederick Playlist, and we actually all ended up really liking hanging out with each other twice a week. So then all of a sudden, it's like every time somebody came to band practice, it was like, yo, I've been working on this new little thing. What do you guys think? And then suddenly all those little things become songs. You know what I mean? And the coolest thing I can say about this band is there's no egos. Everybody comes raw and just presents their idea, and everybody just kind of works on it together. And before you know it, there's all this creative energy in the room, and there's a song that's born. It's literally a little bit of pot of magic, a little pot of gold magic. You know what I mean?
Oh, how many songs do you think you guys have written cohesively at this point together?
I mean, we gotta be close to a record's worth if we combine everything that we have. Because a lot of the time early on was, getting Nicole's stuff for the Weinberg, and then after that we had some other gigs, so we just kind of worked on his catalog. So we spent a lot of time doing that. So our repertoire of songs that we can play is,
2 hours worth,
40,
easily.
50 songs.
Yeah.
So we've started to focus more time recently on writing more of our stuff, like what April said, just getting together and then throwing ideas out and just playing off each other.
And you guys haven't fought yet?
No.
Nobody?
I tell you what the key is.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is the
Life
key.
advice.
Yeah, it is, for real.
Band mom here.
We drink a shot of Jim Beam honey before we do anything. Because you know what? You might have had a bad day. You might be bringing some shit to band practice that you should have left in your car in the driveway. Mm-hmm. Okay? But as soon as you walk in the door and we all do that shot of honey, it's just everybody clears, and then we're all ready to go, and we're ready to work together. And sometimes we have to stop halfway through the band practice and do another shot of honey.
So influences. I want to get to this individually. And I'm going to make this tricky on everybody, so you're going to have to think about it. We're going to start with Cole. 3 names, could be musicians, could be anything, anybody in the world. 3 names, we're going to go around the horn. 3 influences that got you here.
My maternal grandfather.
Okay.
The RZA.
Okay.
The RZA got me here. Because Wu-Tang Clan is the reason why I wanted to rap. So I'm going to say the RZA. RZA was the mastermind behind that. And then let's get one more. Can I say my orthodontist? If I didn't have this smile, the smile's got me through a lot of
Definitely
Oh my
could.
God.
That is perfect.
Dr. Cha. Thank
Dr.
you,
Cha?
sir. Yeah.
Dr.
I'll-
Cha. If you want to sponsor this, let us know.
I didn't have this smile when it got me through some doors.
Okay. All right, let's go to the drummer, man.
All right. I'd say the three biggest influences in my music career would start as well with my mother. She's been playing drums for over 50 years now. So that was my household. Growing up was a nice drum set, luckily, and somebody with now 50 years worth of musical experience. Ringo Starr, of course, was a big influence of my mother's, which obviously then fell onto me. I'm going to go with Terry Bozzio. He's
Okay.
probably the best drummer that I've ever met, ever seen, ever said, what in the world is this guy doing? But I want to be him.
We'll go to the back. The oldest man.
So,
You old man.
That's how
you.
they describe it.
man, Dan.
Oh man.
Grace
Dan.
coming yeah. Like I got tired of playing sports when I was a kid. You know, my parents just wanted me to be doing things, and my mom was always noticing I was into music every time they're playing it because they were big into music. So she kind of pushed me over the edge as far as like, all right, well, let's do this and start playing guitar. I'm like, all right, cool. But I think really what kind of really got me in to music very deep was some of my punk rock years with listening to Operation Ivy and Matt Friedman's a hell of a bass player. I just really love the different roles and the different styles of picking that he was doing. So between him and listening to Clash a lot, just kind of again they were a multi-genre group that really just kind of hit a lot of people from a lot of different angles. And that kind of just led me down a lot of different roads, and now I'm here.
Well, I don't know that was three, but we'll take it.
Was that two?
We'll take it. I think that might have been two, but if you
That
want
was
to count
two.
your parents,
That's two people.
We're fine with
Deuces.
that. So we'll go up there. We'll go beside you.
All right.
Go ahead.
So I'm
You
going.
can't tell me to
so,
caught you off guard at this point.
No, it's fun. I had my time. I've been processing this the whole time. So first off, I'm going to say I always say my mother because I don't want her to. See
We're
us not,
excluding mothers next
okay,
time
but I
we
just
ask
want to
this
make that clear
question.
because I'll get some shit for that. Okay, so number one, the thing that got me really into popular music and everything was the Beatles, 6th grade, and that just changed everything. So from there on out, I knew, I wanted to be a musician, and then from there, I got into a metal phase, and their guitar
Naturally.
player, Dimebag Darrell,
Oh yeah.
killer. I mean, his
Rest
flow,
in peace.
it was crazy. Like it was mind blowing that could be done and done so well. And I guess the third one, I've gotten into John Mayer as I get older.
Oh, wow.
His approach to
Wow.
it is tasty.
Do you have the latest record?
Yeah, Continuum's still my favorite. Like that kind of stuff.
April.
Like I played classical piano my entire life. Like went to college and played classical piano in college. Like I never branched out, and my teachers through college and like my young years were like strictly classical. You know what I mean? Everything was like Chopin, Mozart, whatever. So I never really even thought about like being in a band or anything. And then I'm gonna be honest with you, I came along Mr. Eric French, who is one of our kind of ghost writers for the band.
Ooh, okay.
And basically we started hanging out and talking about how I played classical, and he was talking about how he wrote random songs. And we just started jamming out in like the garage one night. And then I was like, man, you got to meet my friend Nicole. And so basically I like linked those two up, you know what I mean? But I would say Eric definitely got me out of my classical box and let me figure out how to basically jam with anything. Because just because you know how to read music on a page doesn't mean you know how to jam. It really is like a whole nother freaking talent, you know what I mean, that you gotta. And then my second influence was not actually a person. It was attending the All Good Festival. And
Okay.
I was hired by the people that run All Good, who are from Frederick, and I was asked to come out and decorate. So I got out there not knowing a single thing about jam bands and hippie bands or nothing, right? And I get to All Good and spend 5 days there listening to nothing but hippie bands and jam bands and all different types of music. And I stood there on that hill watching all those people play on the stage, and I was like, dude, that's what I want to do right there. I want to play like those people are playing. And even though it sounds crazy, that was like a huge influence on me. And I left there thinking like, dude, I want to play something different. I know how to play an instrument. I need to break out of this classical box and learn how to play something else. And really, if I had to pick a third, it would probably be Ricole, because really he was the one that came to me, though, and asked me to step out further from the box and asked me to come play at the Weinberg. And to be honest with you, like, literally never played in a band before, never did a single thing other than jam out in the garage with Eric every now and then. And I was like, dude, okay, like, I can learn anything. If it's on a page, I can play it. So, from there, literally spent the last year and a half learning how to jam and create.
How can people find you? What's the social media, the Facebook, the YouTube, the Twitter, the Insta?
It's whatever it is, / DaMood Band.
DaMoodBand.
Not the moon.
DaMood.
You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We'll have a website soon. And you can find the music on Spotify, Apple Music, all the streaming.
There you go. Thank you guys so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
We'll see you. We'll see you
Samoa
next
Joe.
time. We'll see you. Goodbye.